Previously on Ancient Warriors, Legacies of Olympus.
Zeus shocks Abigail, and she is unable to shock Zeus back. Zeus leaves. Abigail is now on the ground when Anthony walks in.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I just took a nasty fall.
Have you been crying?
Oh, yeah, hormones. Gotta love them.
Okay, well, here's your strawberry shortcake with extra strawberries and whipped cream.
You got me extra whipped cream.
Hey, I pay attention. Don't worry.
Anthony kisses Abigail on the head. End of part 2.
End of episode 10.
Since the dawn of time, a legacy in light. The time has come to take what was rightfully ours. We're gonna burn it down. The beast can't stop us now. Can you feel it stirring in the wind?
Ready! Ancient gods, Olympian on!
Part 1. Family Troubles.
Interior, Mount Olympus. Dining hall. Day. Abigail, Anthony, and Apollo sit at the table eating breakfast together.
Okay, you want to tell me why you just showed up on my doorstep today? I know you're just not here to see your little sis, so...
Apollo looks at his younger sister. Anthony is drinking coffee.
I want to reconnect with Croatia.
Anthony spits out his coffee.
Yes. Sorry. Excuse me?
You sure you want to do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Bro, come on. Croatia resents you right now. Are you kidding? Remember, you weren't exactly okay with her dating Samantha?
My reaction wasn't that bad.
Liar.
I'm not. I just think it's time I go see her.
Fine. You're a fully godly adult. So you can go see her, I guess. Just don't do anything stupid.
Whenever have I done anything stupid?
You have done a lot of stupid shit.
Apollo, Anthony, and Abigail go to Earth.
Interior, the Ancient Warriors base. Dining area. Morning.
The warriors are all having breakfast.
So, does anyone else feel like it's a little too quiet this morning?
Yeah, it's almost too
Don't say it.
quiet.
The warriors' base doors open, and Abigail, Anthony, and Apollo walk inside. Samantha turns her head.
Oh, hell no.
Hi, Samantha.
Samantha gets up and walks over angrily to Apollo.
I think you should about just turn around and walk the hell out of here. You're the closest thing to a demon, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I've killed a lot of demons. A god will be absolutely no different.
Croatia, aren't you going to say anything to me? Your dear old dad?
Croatia picks up a knife and throws it at Apollo.
Get out.
Sweetheart, come on. I really didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to?
Croatia looks at him and pulls out her knife and holds it against Apollo's neck.
Croatia, what the hell?
You are so lucky that my friends are here right now. Otherwise, you would be lying on the floor.
I'm sorry, but can someone please explain what is going on here?
Oh, I can tell you how much the god of music and light is full of darkness. He's just such a hater.
Definitely not a fan of Taylor Swift.
Hater of what?
People like us.
Ah, so crazy people.
No, queer people.
I did try to tell him it was a bad idea.
The base goes silent.
What are you even doing here?
I just wanted to come see my own daughter. Is something wrong with that?
Everything.
End of part 1. Part 2.
Fathers, am I right?
Marco is trying to defuse the situation in the base.
Oh, so kind of like Neptune.
Exactly. Think more Zeus-like. The quality really stuck with you, didn't it, big bro?
Look, all I wanted to do was come back and see my daughter. That's it.
You lost the right to her a long time ago.
We have bigger matters at hand right now, like defeating Amy.
Yeah, so let's get a move on. Apollo, we don't have time for you. So I suggest you should be leaving.
Come on, all I wanted to do was...
Just leave, Dad.
Croatia looks up at her dad with tears in her eyes. Apollo takes the hint and walks out of the base. Croatia walks up to Abigail and pushes her.
Really, Abby? Really? You thought that was a good idea?
This morning, when your father and I met, he said to me he had reformed from his old ways.
You want to actually believe that bullshit?
No, of course not! But he wouldn't take no for an answer.
Again, what is so wrong with Apollo?
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Apollo is slightly fucked up in the noggin there. Come to think it, he was probably just dropped on his head as a baby.
He doesn't think people like us should be able to live our lives, marry who we want, etc. Poor him. You know, I could have Hades send him to the edge of Tartarus, die and burn there for all.
But like Cal said earlier, we seriously need to catch Amy before it's too late. And I'm taking the lead on this one.
No. Okay. I have no say in this? Cool.
They all gather around the floating table. Meanwhile, outside the base, Aerie is hanging out in the forest.
Finally, I get to take down these stupid warriors all by myself. No stupid little brother to help me. Now, to defeat those godly warriors.
Aerie maniacally laughs and she disappears. Meanwhile, back in the base.
So, we obviously need to get rid of Amy, but how exactly do we do that?
That's what I've been trying to figure out.
I understand that, Cal. I'm just saying that we need to try another method that is not us just fighting with our weapons.
Well, we could use time.
No, I don't want to puke again. Besides, we already time traveled, not just once, but twice.
Can't we just use magic?
No. We're facing the most powerful person on the planet right now who has, ultimate power. She would know our every move.
Meaning that any of the methods that we could have used doesn't work.
Not unless we get help from the gods.
Ha! That's rich.
No, I'm serious. I mean, isn't it highly possible for us to get help?
Hades walk into the base.
Highly not possible, and you're talking to a god.
There are not a lot of gods left that we could call. Unless we want to call, you know who.
Abby, can't we just call Athena or Artemis or any of your siblings?
Croatia, I don't even know where half of them are. Athena is someone who I know where she is, and Artemis, it's not my job to keep track of them.
Actually, it's because...
Understand your point, Ivy, but not right now.
Then I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry, are y'all listening to yourselves? Do y'all have any idea what my father put me through?
Maybe an arrow has his name on it.
Sam, no.
Croatia, maybe it's actually time to explain what's going on.
Fine, but you might want to sit down for this. Before I came out to my dad, our relationship was fantastic. He helped me learn to use music for my family trauma. Just like Abby and Cal, we all have seen our parents fight one another since we were children. And the amount of individual trauma we have all faced was horrible. It was getting worse and worse for me in my teenage years, but during that hard time, I met Samantha. I was, I think, 20, 21 maybe when I met Sam, and we dated for a few years before I fell into TARDIS.
What happened when you came out to your dad?
When I came out to my dad, it was hard. I was with Sam when I came out, and my dad tried to kill me. Not with a sword, but with his words. When you're the daughter of a master poet, words hurt more than blades that could ever hurt me.
The warriors hear a sound outside. Riley, Samantha, Abigail, and Anthony look at each other.
Anthony and I are gonna go for a walk real quick. We'll be back.
Mind if me and Sam join you?
Not at all.
Abigail and Anthony head outside along with Samantha and Riley. Meanwhile, outside the base, Abigail, Anthony, Riley, and Samantha are walking through the forest together. They head out towards the cliffs and sit.
So, how do the first couple of months of marriage feel?
I mean, it hasn't been very long since we got married, but it does feel nice to know that we can sort of settle down now.
I'm just really happy that Riley is no longer traveling anymore. It's just us, well, and our pets.
Yeah, it was stressful not being able to put down roots anywhere.
Aw, look at you two being all lovey-dovey.
Hey. Not as much as you two love birds.
Airy comes out of the shadows.
Oh, I don't think y'all are gonna be that lovey-dovey for long.
Riley, Samantha, Abigail, and Anthony all turn around and see Airy.
Son of a bitch.
Is she seriously back?
Yeah. Actually, come to think about it, I'm sorry, we're gonna stop you right here, Ari. I'm sorry about that. So why the fuck are you here?
To kill all four of you. Oh, and maybe the rest of the warriors too.
Didn't we get rid of you already?
Oh. Demons aren't that easy to get rid of, Riley.
What, did Amy send you?
Amy? Send me. Oh no, I work for myself now. Not some stupid gods or being controlled by the demons. Now who should I start with? Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Airy points to Riley and begins to charge toward her. Abigail flings her shield at her. They look at her.
Damn. She really deserved that.
Yeah, she really did.
Abigail presses a button on her shapeshifter and the base's alarm goes off. The team runs outside and sees Airy.
Okay. Croatia. Now would be a good time to call your...
No!
Airy blasts the warriors back.
Okay, I can't take this anymore. Apollo, get down here right now.
We see a blast of golden light float down to Earth and stand alongside the warriors.
You think one puny god of music can stop me? That's hilarious.
Apollon takes the sun into his hands and points it at Airy, and she begins to melt from the heat and disappears.
Oh, so you just had to come in and save the day, why don't you?
Well, you couldn't have done it all by yourself. We are talking about a demon who possesses unspeakable powers.
We all know that you are really the bad guy, and you're just trying to make it seem like you are the good guy.
Okay, Croatia, that is enough!
The team stares at Abigail.
For once, maybe actually listen to your father about why he had such a hard time with you coming out. Go ahead, big bro.
But, fine.
When you came out to me, Croatia, I shunned you away because I hadn't fully accepted my sexuality. And instead of accepting you with open arms, I did the opposite. And for that, I am sorry. Can you forgive me?
It's gonna take me some time. Slowly, I can start to forgive you.
Apollo tries to go in for a hug, but Croatia stops him.
Not yet. You have to earn my trust back first.
Now, I personally think this calls for a drink for defeating the weirdest demon in the history of weirdest demons.
Off to Sirens we go.
Off to Sirens we go.
The warriors run off to Sirens without Apollo. End of part 2. End of episode 11.